All right, why are we here today, fellas?
Ranking Walt Disney World resorts.
We have decided to combine any of like the villas or vacation club rooms with their resort. So like, let's say for Wilderness Lodge, for example, we just have Wilderness Lodge. We're not gonna have Copper Creek and all the different things. We are all Disney enthusiasts, but us ourselves have either stayed, swum at, been to, eaten at,
Worked
all
at.
of these, worked at,
Snuck into.
all of these resorts.
Taking a towel as a
We are
souvenir.
very familiar, and one of the biggest questions I get from clients and just from our friends, because you guys don't do this for a living, but you get asked all the time, I'm sure. What's your favorite resort
Yes.
to stay at? Or what place has the best restaurants? Anyway, we've all talked extensively about our rankings, or at least our preferences.
Mm-hmm. The assumption here is that we are visiting Walt Disney World with the plan to visit the parks. So we're ranking these resorts based upon like a typical Disney vacation. We are going
So
to Disney World
transportation will be considered.
we want to visit all 4 parks. You know, you could create the case that one resort is better than the other if your whole plan is just to go spend all your time at that one resort.
Right.
Then you don't have to consider everything else because you're just at that one resort. But we're not
Right.
doing it that way. This is to get the maximize the Walt Disney World vacation. Which resort is going to be just the all-around best?
The best.
Okay.
And then let's say like 2 resort days.
Okay.
Got it? So we're gonna pick one up at random. We're gonna be ranking them across this way. We're allowed to move them if we feel like we change our minds off of something. If we find one that's different that we need to maybe swap around. Because we want the most comprehensive and perfect list for you coming from us. And we're not, when it comes to Disney, we're not just some, like, we know our stuff, right? We know our
we
stuff.
step in.
Okay,
We smell it.
all
We
right.
don't know which one is which, so
No.
we're just picking these at random,
Yes.
whatever that is.
What is it?
Should we start with this one?
Oh, there we go.
All stars.
Okay.
All-Star Movies.
Okay.
Okay. Give us the down low, Elise. What are considerations here?
Okay, considerations for All-Star movies. It is of the All-Stars, there are 3 resorts in one complex. You've got All-Star Sports, All-Star Music, All-Star Movies. In that order, when the bus is coming to each of them. Movies is last. So sometimes one bus comes to all 3. So there might not be space for you. Lately, I would say in the recent years, there is one designated bus for each resort. So that doesn't need to be considered highly.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be more about theming.
Okay.
I would say, as far as the All-Stars go, they're gonna rank lower. They're a value resort. With the resorts, you've got deluxe, moderate, and value.
And they just redid the room, so they have
They
that
did.
fun Mickey
They used the
and
space
Minnie
really
Donald
well.
Goofy theme from the newer cartoon.
And value does not mean crappy. Value is you're getting something good for your money. You're on property. You're still getting complimentary transportation to all the parks. Some values even are on the Skyliner. That is a downfall of these ones. They are not. These are not on the Skyliner.
No, and there's other value resorts on the Skyliner
That I would rank
that
higher.
I would rank higher.
Honestly, even just because of that.
But I will say, storage though, in these places
Yeah.
is pretty clever.
It is.
For the limited space you have, there are a lot of good places to put your luggage, put extra shoes, hats,
Yeah.
clothing.
There will be good things about every single one of these, but we have to rank them.
I envision this is like one of the first resorts you go to as a young family, and then you kind of just graduate up from there. is kind of my take on it. And well, let's see, we got A, B, C, D, F. We don't have enough rows for S tier, so A is gonna be the highest.
A
let's
is
say.
highest. Well, imagine an A right here. This is a calendar. I don't know if you can tell, but we're working with what we've got.
Yeah. So aside from all the pros of this, I would say it's still below at least a D.
I would say
I would put
at
it
the
in
most a D.
because we have to rank them. I'm gonna put it in F.
I was gonna say, like, if we have to occupy the F row, this goes in F.
Yes.
Still a great resort. Okay, put it in F. Of the 3 All-Stars though, okay, just put it in F for now. We'll talk
Yeah.
about the other All-Stars as they come.
Yeah, because we don't know when we're gonna pull the other All-Stars.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
we're going on the other side of the spectrum.
So Disney's,
Oh,
if you
yes.
can't see it, don't bend it. Let's see. Disney's, we're not super fancy. We didn't laminate these. Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. I mean, we got engaged here, love.
We did.
So
Yes.
It's almost
So, Rick,
it's
let's
almost
take your-
easier. It's almost easier to talk about what's bad, just because if you want to talk about what's good, everything's
would go
good.
on for an hour.
It is pricier.
And we have stayed here. We stayed here as cast members when we got 50% off.
Yes.
So
Speaking of the resorts we've snuck into,
what?
If
No.
I sneak into
You
one,
actually, you're
everyone
allowed to
can-
go to any
Yes.
resort if you have a dining reservation or if
Yes.
you're planning on eating quick service or going to get a Dole Whip or enjoy the fireworks there
what I just mean is
You're
that
actually allowed.
I go in there and I'm like, oh,
when he's not actually a guest.
I don't belong here. So-
You
But
feel like the odd man out.
okay, I will actually disagree with you with this one. Even though it is one of the most expensive resorts and it is a deluxe, it doesn't feel hoity-toity to me.
It's true.
I
Yeah,
would
it's
say
usually-
I feel
yeah.
more hoity-toity at Riviera, Grand Floridian,
This is definitely
a down-to-earth.
bring your kids to this resort.
Yes, and we have.
Mhm.
That's another thing. Chaston and I, right after the parks reopened after COVID, we were there 2 weeks after the parks reopened. We had booked, We had booked Art of Animation
Yeah.
for half the trip and then Caribbean Beach for half the trip.
But it wasn't open yet.
But they ended up, things just didn't open
Yeah.
like on schedule as they had planned. And so they called us and they were like, hey, we need to send you to a different resort. Do you have a preference? And we were like, yeah, we do. So we shot for the stars and asked if we could
And
get
we
here
landed
and
it, and
we
now-
landed it. So for the price of Art of Animation,
Yeah.
we stayed at Disney's Polynesian Resort for 13 days.
Yeah.
It became home. That
It
was
did
one of the most
become home.
legit trips. We can move it if we need to. I
It's
don't
an
think
A.
it will,
I
but
mean,
I'm
it's an
going.
A.
I'm going like top of it.
Yeah.
I would put it
Second, maybe.
I don't
just
know,
in
right?
case.
second. I mean, I'm trying to think of what I'd rank above it. There might be some that I would choose to stay at before.
I'll put it at second for you for now.
Well, because I'm trying to think of something negative about it.
I
besides
really
the pricing,
I really
but I
don't
can't think of anything.
plan on it staying there. I plan on it moving up.
Can't.
Okay.
I mean, it's not on the Skyliner. And I
Right.
like the Skyliner.
It's not on the sky, but it's on the monorail. You're literally across. So we do need to talk about a couple of pros of why we think it is good because that's information you guys are going to want. It is on the monorail. You are directly across from Magic Kingdom, so there is a beach where you can go and watch the fireworks every single night. You can get Dole Whip there. You can. The dining there is exquisite. Ohana, fantastic. The rooms, beautiful. The vibe,
Spacious.
perfect. It is where I would want to be. I always say I feel
The
like
views.
I have an island soul. And
Big con, the Beatles broke up at the Polynesian.
big
That's
con,
true.
big
Huge.
con.
Like you won't be able to get that out of your mind the
That is
entire
a good
time
one.
you're there.
Mhm.
Like,
We can even point out which room it happened
the
in.
Beatles.
The room where it
broke
happened.
up.
I think we're good.
No.
Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Okay, this is exactly what I'm talking about.
I
Like
love this resort.
why I wanted to bring up that a rule at the beginning is like we are going to Walt Disney World to experience all of it, all 4 parks, all of it, and so that is where this particular resort really has a pitfall. Is if you were there to just have an animal adventure, number 1,
Yes.
go to Animal Kingdom, stay here, and kind of if you want to just make that like your whole
Pretend like you're in
vacation.
Africa for a week.
Yeah.
However,
But yeah, I mean, it's so far out of the way from everything else besides Animal Kingdom. So
and only bus transportation. It's not on a Skyliner. It's not on a monorail. You have to do a bus. And if you're a small family with strollers, you have to break down your stroller on a bus. Something that you don't have to do on the monorail or the Skyliner.
not to mention you have to take a bus just to get from one side of the resort to the other. So if you
Yes.
want to experience
If you're
all
Jumbo
of it,
House, Kidani Village.
Yeah.
so
However, vibe, like we were saying, is unmatched here. This actually, it can compete. The
If
vibe
you-
here is
If you're spending more days
amazing.
at the resort,
And your room can overlook an actual safari, zebras, giraffes,
Yes.
and collie cattle all right outside your room. And then if you're at the pool, there's flamingos. If you go over to Sanaa to eat, you've got cranes, you've got other animals there too.
Boma
Antelope.
with the
The buffet.
buffet.
but you're at the mercy of the buses for all
Yeah.
4 parks.
Nice thing is like this is if I could say if anything at Walt Disney World was an all-inclusive resort, like this is it.
Yes.
Like this is a standalone Like it has everything you need to, if you were just there for a week, you would have a blast.
And I would say probably my favorite aspect of this resort, and there's a lot to love. My favorite aspect of this is that the people who work here are from African countries. So they're in the lobby teaching you games from Ghana, they're from Zimbabwe, they're from Kenya, they're from all the different countries, and they're there and they put on musical shows, they tell stories, they do little parades, they teach games.
Culturally,
it's
immersive.
amazing.
It's very immersive. And it's also very intimate. Like it is
too. It's like grand and intimate.
And it's away from all the other parts of Disney World, so it kind of feels a little more tucked away. If you're looking for that more kind of.
And having I visited South Africa and Zambia and stayed in like really authentic like villages and hotels there, and I mean this makes you feel very much.
It's authentic.
Like you're there.
Well, and I've been to the African Outpost in Epcot, and I mean comparing the two, like
this is the real deal.
Very much like the African Outpost. For sure.
Okay, I'm gonna,
Even
because
the Dole Whip.
transportation being
Or
a
the
major
ice
downfall,
It is a major downfall.
is it gonna go right here?
The end of A.
You think the end of A?
I almost
Yeah,
feel
I
like
mean, there's a lot of hotel. For our purposes, there's a lot of hotels I would choose over Animal Kingdom.
Okay,
Watch.
I'll, end of A then?
Yeah,
Very end of A?
yeah.
That may move too, we'll have to see. Okay.
That shows another all-star one.
Hey.
Oh, all right.
They're cut so cute!
Oh.
I guess I give 2 Fs. All right, All-Star Sports. So, I mean, we've already talked kind of ad nauseum about the All-Stars.
Right.
So
So
do
in
we like the
comparison.
theming more of movies or sports?
And
I like the surf pool.
I was gonna say
They
the
have
surf
shark fins.
pool
We were
is
there during
actually
Shark Week
really
once.
fun. If you're looking for like that tropical like Florida experience,
Yes.
then I think the pool actually does a really good job of that.
Yeah, the pool is fun.
So
I just like that I was
And
there
this
during
is the
Shark Week.
second bus stop.
No, it's the
This
first.
is
The first,
first
okay.
one.
Bus.
Okay, yeah, I think sports more so. Try it. Oh!
That's Pop
Pop
Century.
Century.
Pop Century, hold it close. Okay.
Okay. we're gonna
Another
go Pop
value
Century.
resort. So same category as the All-Stars.
Well, and almost identical to the rooms, the way the buildings are set
I think
up,
they are
the
identical
property,
actually, but
it's
with the theme.
very identical. However, what I love about Pop Century is it's connected to the Skyliner,
Yes.
which is a huge game changer.
Huge.
You talked about strollers earlier.
Mm-hmm.
As parents of kids with little ones, we can all agree that not having to fold up that stroller is a huge,
Take all the bags out.
huge
And because it's
plus.
at the end of the Skyliner, like the line to get on the Skyliner is
It's
never.
No.
it's never.
You only share a Skyliner station with Art of Animation, so it's like there's never line. And this is still very cheap in comparison
Yeah, so it's,
to everything. And we have a bunch of hotels to still compare it to.
we do. I don't know. Put it
I
on.
put it like a C.
Really?
I don't know. I'd give it a B. Just 'cause-
I'd give it a D.
really.
Knowing what we have to
Well,
compare it
that's
to
perfect.
still,
We give it a C because he said B, you said D. C it is.
It
Fine.
is.
I'll put it
C
at
is
the bottom
where
of
we go.
C. Old Key West. Okay, this is a
Key
deluxe
West.
resort, and fun fact, it was actually the very first Disney Vacation Club resort. So specifically set aside for DVC members.
I'm sitting this one out. Never been to it.
I've stayed at it twice. Didn't spend a ton of time at the pool, but the pool was cute. It was Key West
It was
vibes.
more in the room and just. 'cause
Yeah.
It had kitchen.
It had a full kitchen. It had two
Yeah.
full bedrooms, a full living room area. Had the shutters
Living
that made
area.
it feel very
Key West.
Key Westy, but it doesn't have a monorail. It doesn't have a Skyliner. It's buses only. It's over by Disney Springs, which is nice for Disney Springs, but you can't walk. You can't even walk to Disney Springs from it. And
I don't know much about the food there
It's
either.
like a nice,
Olivia's
nice
looks like
boat
it
ride
has some
over.
good stuff. You can take a boat ride over,
That's
which
true.
would be
The
nice.
boat ride is nice.
But it is still very expensive. I honestly, I would probably put it under
I
the
would
All
choose it just
Stars,
because of the theming.
just because it's still so expensive and it doesn't have
Yeah.
as much to offer, in my
No.
opinion.
I'm not going to give a grade, so if you want to put it on the F, then
It's okay, we're
honestly,
still.
we are moving on to Port Orleans French Quarter. All right, so this one's interesting because this one has lots of pros and a decent amount of cons too.
yeah.
So it makes it difficult to place exactly.
But it's not like this list is not just going to be like deluxe, moderate, value. Like, that's not how I view it.
Not at all. No, because this seems to be more on the affordable side and has one of the best themings.
Mm-hmm.
Transportation is not the best.
All buses.
All relying on
Except
buses.
for the boat ride to
Disney Springs.
Mm-hmm. So it's unique that way. So
the food's great. I
Which is
love the
peaceful.
food options there. It's unique.
probably,
It has a really good food court.
I dare say, maybe the best food options out of anywhere.
Food court wise?
Quick service, definitely among the best.
Well, and it does have like a lounge, Scat Cat's Lounge.
And then sit down, really good stuff too. Boat rides. I guess this is French.
Boat
Quarter,
rides is at Riverside. So
Riverside.
we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
So for me, I think this is no lower than a B, if not.
The
I'd put it on the
pool
B.
for me, it does have that fun dragon slide, but aside from that, like the pool's very basic to me.
Yeah.
And a pool is a big deal.
Okay, so I say B.
I would say.
I would say C.
C.
I would say.
say-
most B.
Like most B. Okay, so let's say.
I
low-
don't know. I
Low
don't know if I would rank Pop Century over it. I think I would.
You rank Pop Century over.
Andrea's gonna kill me. This is like her favorite resort. There are a lot of things about this to love.
Yeah.
To me, theming goes a long way. Like,
Yes.
When I am at a resort, like
But there's a lot
I like
of
to-
really good theming.
I like to escape into it, and this is very much like, okay, we're down there in New Orleans.
Would you rank this higher than Pop Century?
Definitely.
I would.
The only thing that's worse about it is a little more expensive.
Because
No, Skyliner.
as much as I love the theming of it,
But I do have a value Skyliner resort that I would rank higher.
being
I'd put it right here. I'd put it like right above Pop Century.
All right,
lo and behold,
Port Orleans Riverside.
Oh, here we go.
put it
Okay.
above it.
Let's put it right
Put
above
it right above
it.
it.
Right there.
So a lot of the same things. You can go in between pools at this resort. There's a boat in between them. They're right next to each other, but you can take a boat from one to the other. And the pros, I would say, of Riverside over French Quarter. So obviously they're both Louisiana themed. You've got, or I guess they're Orleans themed, New Orleans themed. French Quarter is definitely like a Mardi Gras French Quarter theme. Riverside is kind of more your laid back plantation homes. It's like molasses falling out of your mouth.
It's very, very country.
But so we stayed here just in April,
Yeah.
and we stayed in one of the royal suites. It's not a suite, a royal room. It's royal themed, and it was all princess themed. But like the bathroom faucets were magic lamps from
Which
Aladdin,
was really fun.
and
Yeah, magic
magic
carpet
carpets. And then it had like a
on the
portrait of
ground.
Tiana. Hi, sweetie.
And then it
These guys could give you their opinions too, because they're
They
Walt Disney World
loved it.
resort aficionados as well. Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna go with
Next
this
one.
one. Ooh, Disney's Boardwalk.
I love Boardwalk.
I love.
I love
Okay,
Crescent Lake.
I love that it's on the Skyliner. I love that you can walk to Epcot.
You can
Literally,
walk-
you can walk out of your room and walk into the International Gateway of Epcot,
which is the
in both
best
showcase.
park to be closest to. First of all,
It does.
but then you can also walk to studios. Or
You
take
can.
a
We
boat.
walk to studios. You can take a boat, or you can take the Skyliner to studios. Either
so
way.
You're in between two parks
Yes.
like that. It has a great outdoor. Like
The nightlife here is
the
fun.
nightlife is great.
I would
The
say,
daytime even. There's a lot to walk
Yeah.
and to see and do. There's eating.
but this is the
um,
only resort that
options.
really. I mean, a lot of the deluxe resorts have like lounges and like places you can go, but this is really the last resort that has like nightlife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a dual
Jolly
piano bar.
Roger.
Well, that just closed. But they have like street performers.
Especially when we stayed there, our room overlooked and that was really fun.
Our room overlooked
Overlooked the
Crescent
little
Lake.
area. Yeah, I don't.
There's
think,
not a good quick service,
No, I
They
don't
have a
think- not really
bakery,
good quick
Yeah.
service.
and it's kind of limited.
Yeah.
Everything's kind of a lounge or a sit down. So
They do have a couple little spot. They have like a corn dog place out on the
Cafes.
boardwalk and a margarita place. But I really enjoy the value resorts being able to go to the food court and like get Mickey waffles.
Yes.
And this doesn't have that.
No.
Oh, the pool.
The pool's fun.
It is fun, but there are better pools.
The slide.
It does have, and the main
The
reason I'm saying that is because the
slide.
ground of the pool is so hard. I cut my foot.
But the slide.
The slide is it's a
got
roller
one of
coaster
the
slide.
best
It's cute.
slides on
And it's no longer a clown.
And if
which
you are,
is good.
Yeah.
and if you are staying there, you kind of look across Crescent Lake and you kind of wish you were at Yacht and Beach Club.
Whatever. This is All-Star Music. I'm going to say this is probably the best of the All-Stars. You already know a lot about them. I'm going to say it's the best of the All-Stars because, one, it's in the middle, so it's in the middle of the two. I actually like that sports is first, so that's actually more of a pro for me for that one.
Mm-hmm.
But this one has a calypso pool where the 3 caballeros are featured. And I think all 3 of us at this table are pretty hardcore 3 caballeros fans.
What are they?
The biggest fans.
And the other pro to music is they actually have suites here that sleep 6. It's the only one of the
The
All-Stars
question becomes,
that has suites.
do you choose it over Coronado Springs?
Ooh. Because I really enjoy the value resorts.
Yes.
Maybe we give this one some grace.
Maybe?
Yes.
Put in the high
Because I was
B.
maybe going to put it here, but would you put it?
I would put those 3 above.
I mean, I personally would choose it over Coronado Springs.
I would even move sports and put it up here.
I don't know. I think Coronado has a vibe that's really fun, and we haven't spent as much time at that resort. And I think if we did, we would be like
I've heard good things about
pleasantly
Coronado,
surprised.
but you
I am going to put it right here though, because Coronado, listen up. Coronado actually has, not that we've eaten at any of them recently, but Coronado has a ton of food options, more than any of the moderates actually, because it's a convention resort.
Well,
It has the 3 bridges like we talked about.
Yes.
It has a food court marketplace.
like Caribbean Beach.
Like Caribbean Beach, like Port Orleans Riverside and French Quarter and all of those. Plus you have Rick's Lounge, you have the outdoor dining, and you have a sit-down dining, the Maya Grill,
And
which
they
is all
probably
Mayan
have
themed.
Pib Extra.
So,
Mhm.
yeah.
Alright, I think we found
Plus Destino Tower, that's
we
a
found our spot.
deluxe amenity too.
Wilderness
Alright,
Lodge.
Wilderness Lodge.
Okay,
Ooh,
this
I
is one of my
love
favorite
Wilderness
themes.
Lodge.
Of,
It is. Theming is superb.
You just
It does
feel
have
like
a lot of
you're
drawbacks
Disney.
though.
Which it's funny because like we talked about Fort Wilderness, like you said, you feel like you're.
When I'm at like now,
It's like-
because we live in
But
Utah
this just
and I can
feels
just go to
more
Park
grand.
City, this feels like a very common theme in my life. So it's not like I like to choose to go
No.
to Disney World. Wilderness Lodge is not the theme I would choose
This feels more like
immediately.
northwestern, like sequoias.
Yeah, Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, which is, I mean, it's similar to
Well,
here.
More so like Yellowstone and
Yeah.
Yeah, which they do have the Yellowstone.
Yeah,
They
the
have
geyser, the Yellowstone.
the Yellowstone. They have Old Faithful. They have
I
the
like
geyser
their
by
pool.
the pool. I love the pool.
The slide is
The slide's in, but the pool is beautiful.
the
And there's
pool's
this, like, remember the
beautiful.
11 p.m. pool?
Yes. Yes.
The kids swam
yes.
in their pajamas in the 11 p.m. pool. Pajamas, jammies.
Really,
There's no view of Magic Kingdom.
You
can
can take a boat.
sunrise boat to Magic Kingdom. You can take it any time of day, but
Yeah.
we chose to take it at sunrise for
Yes.
park opening.
I think
And it
that's-
was gorgeous.
I think that's what kind of bothers me about Fort Wilderness is it's a Magic Kingdom resort,
But not on the monorail.
but it's an ordeal to get to places.
it's remote.
Because other than the
And
boat
feels
to Magic
more
Kingdom,
remote.
it's just
and
buses.
you don't pay any less money because of it. So
Yeah.
But
to
I
me,
love the
that
big grand.
brings it down. A lot.
It is grand
Lobby
lobby
is
like
just-
this. These two came about around the same time.
It's
and they
very
had the same
much
architects and
like
Magic
Grand
Kingdom.
California, which I.
Yeah, it's like Grand Californian, very much. Which one of those do I like? Anyway, that's another video. But-
For me, I would put this
I'd give it-
below Riviera.
No, I would put it up here.
Wait. Well,
Do
but
this.
you still have the pool here though.
No, screw the pool.
Only because I would. Yeah,
Yep.
theming and everything is gonna make this one a little above that.
I've been outvoted.
Art of Animation.
I immediately put this one up here. I'm sorry.
Oh, is this like
Fight
your?
me. Tell
is this
me.
like your golden button? Like you just override everything?
I override everything on that.
Tell us why you put it here
Okay,
without any
first of all,
sort of
it's a
conversation.
value resort. However, it has the perks of a moderate resort.
There are suites.
There are suites,
And it's a hotel, not a motel.
incredible theming of Ariel, Little Mermaid. There's Finding Nemo, Cars, and Lion King. And even Cars has a little motel. That's the pool.
It's
And the
so cute,
pool
and it
is
has
themed.
little orange cones that are your own private cabanas that you don't have
You
to
don't
reserve. I
In
love
every
that.
section, except for the Little Mermaid section, is a suite.
Yes.
You get 2 bathrooms,
Two full
1 bedroom
bathrooms.
with a sofa sleeper, and then a table.
A Murphy bed.
Which it's incredible.
We stayed in the Finding Nemo one, and it was so cute. We
Two
brought
bathrooms
the
are
bed
a
down, and
game
it was
changer.
yeah, they are.
A bigger family for
Marlon
sure.
was holding Nemo, and it was just like.
And it has the biggest pool on property that you never.
No
feel
water
crowded
slides,
in.
no hot tub.
No.
That's what is the downfall of the value resorts. No
But
water slides,
honestly,
no hot tub.
though, like
But it has a splash
with
pad.
the littles, like it's just perfect. The
I would stay
entertainment at
here.
the pool is fun, which happens across property.
Yeah.
I think their food court is.
This is my favorite
incredible.
food court
Yeah.
of any.
So
Landscape
my
of
favorite
flavors.
restrictions, It's great.
And it's not even that the food is better than these. I will tell you why I love it. It's because of all the colors and because it's so bright.
Yeah.
And those maybe sound like they don't matter. They matter so much
Well, it's
to
all
me.
part of the experience. Like
It is.
you know,
I love
Like,
the way I feel here.
I'm a sucker for hitting all five senses, and if it's the colors,
And it's right on the
absolutely.
it's right on the Skyliner shared with Pop Century.
Yeah.
But I think
It's
I
great value.
actually completely agree with you.
The food's perfect. If you want better restaurants, just hop on the Skyliner and head down to
Yeah. Restaurants are
Riviera,
an easy
Caribbean
fix, 'cause you
Beach,
can go to
whatever.
other
You can
resorts.
even head to the boardwalk and you'll be there in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I have nothing to add.
But you love
There's
it.
nothing to add.
I love it.
But you love it.
I actually never stayed there,
But you've been there.
but I visited many times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've stayed there a couple times. We stayed in the Little Mermaid rooms last time. Standard rooms. They're a little bit farther away. And
Love it.
and I actually like the standard rooms better at Pop Century than these ones, but the theming of Little Mermaid is more fun.
Ooh, what do we have here?
What is it?
Speak of the devil.
Caribbean Beach Resort.
Or is it the Caribbean Beach?
I love Caribbean Beach Resort.
No, it's Pirates of the Caribbean, but I could be convinced this is Caribbean Beach Resort.
Yeah,
It's quicker to say.
it is Caribbean.
I actually
Um,
always say Caribbean Beach. Pirates of the Caribbean. Pirates of the Caribbean.
So,
This is my favorite moderate resort. Like, if you want to feel like I'm on vacation,
Skyliner Hub.
Skyliner Hub,
Just
Marketplace, food court, decent, colorful, fun vibe. Not my favorite food, but they have Pib.
They have two extra.
So
Pib is the superior soda.
They even have
It is.
Zero, which
it is the superior soda.
you're in the tropics.
Yes.
You just
The
it
buildings are
feels
so
vacation-y.
colorful and tropical. The pool,
The
the Fuentes de Moro pool,
It's just
is
fun
amazing.
pirate, like Spanish Main.
Yes,
feel,
you've got
like,
two water slides. It's all like a fort that you'd find in like Puerto Rico, Caribbean, something like that.
And you have a fun splash pad area too for.
Yes,
which you mainly see
pirate
at
ship.
the bigger resorts. At the.
And the grounds are just beautiful. So tropical, palm trees everywhere. The rooms are spacious.
I think this goes into the A.
I think
Yep.
so too. And you know what? I think that's kind of a hot take because I think most people disagree with that. Like any other like bloggers or anything that
They always say,
Yes.
yeah. They always.
they
say,
always say, well, because there's 2 floors and there's no elevators. Use the stairs. You're fine. Yeah, if you have a stroller, you have to carry it up, but
Or just go to the first floor.
or just get
Or
first
just get
floor.
the first floor, yeah.
Whatever. And the rooms have not. Well, the Trinidad rooms have been updated to Little Mermaid rooms, and they're cute.
They don't have the pirate room.
They don't have the pirate rooms anymore, which I think it's a little weird that they did Little Mermaid because Art of Animation has Little Mermaid rooms, but they look different. I don't know. Still think it could have been different. But they have Sebastian's Bistro. They have the Banana Cabana poolside lounge that has the same,
It's
almost the same coconut pineapple bread pudding
Yes.
as Ohana at the Polynesian.
Trying to figure out what we're missing on this board. Like, what is this last?
Oh, Rick,
Oh, I guess we'll find
another
out.
icon.
Oh, of course, I know what it is.
Disney's Contemporary Resort. One that has always been, okay, you love it, it's so Disney. After we stayed there, it's so Disney.
I used to think it was just
It's like Disney
very,
Mania Disney.
like very basic. And
I
just
feel
very
Disney Channel.
Whatever.
I don't know. I like it.
After staying there, yes.
They redid the rooms to be Incredibles themed, which I get because it's mid-century modern, so I get that they were leaning into that, but I don't know how. I don't know. Like, I have mixed feelings about it, but they're cute. They're really cute rooms.
Yeah.
Right next door to Magic Kingdom, so you can walk to Magic Kingdom or hop on the monorail. You can
Yeah,
also
really
hop on the
nice
monorail
view
to
of
Epcot.
flowers.
The pool is pretty basic. It was fun, and
Yeah.
I liked the round pool by Bay Lake, but other than that, it had a water slide, but it was pretty
Yeah.
basic. So that vibe felt a little more like it didn't match the resort to me. I will say what I loved about this.
If you stay in the main building.
If you stay in the yes, I loved being in the main A-frame building. We had a view of Bay Lake, which I originally wanted a view of the theme park. But having a view of Bay Lake meant that we had beautiful sunshine in the morning, and we actually got to see Epcot fireworks from our room.
And we got the light pageant. What's it called?
Yes, and then that would have been
Pageant.
We got the electric light pageant, the electric water pageant. What's it called?
Which they do.
Sounds right.
Which they do a good night just for contemporary.
Yes, and it was really cute.
It was really fun.
But I like being able to walk out of our room and look directly down into Chef Mickey's.
That was
Which
fun.
brings us to our next point. Dining here, this is one of the best resorts for dining.
Which we've all.
The quick service here actually has a ton of options, so I like this resort's quick service. You can get the Mickey waffles, all the basic
And it
stuff.
was easy to get to. Like you can
So
just
easy
hop
because
down.
you just hop on the.
That's what was really nice.
It's everywhere. You can get everywhere quickly at this resort.
When we talk about how like places like Riviera, it's like one tower. It's not a bad idea if you just want to be close proximity to
The difference with this and Riviera though is Riviera feels like, okay, I'm on this level. Okay, I'm on this level. This, I walk out of my room, I can see the entire building.
100%.
I can see all of it, and it's Disney. You have got the Grand Canyon Small World Wall,
And
and
you can see the monorail pass by.
the
and you
monorail
can
passes
look down.
through it.
You can look down into Chef Mickey's.
That's
and
what I
you
was
can
saying.
see-
Chef Mickey's is one of the best. It's probably the most iconic character dining
Yeah.
because you
Yeah.
have the Fabs there. You've got
I
Mickey,
did like the food
Donald,
better
Goofy,
at-
and Pluto.
Cape May.
Although the food is good here too, but I did like Kate May's food better. Yeah,
It's of the Magic Kingdom resorts, it's probably my least favorite. Just by way of theming. But it carries with it its own nostalgia. Just
Yeah.
because it is like the original like Disney World hotel.
yeah. It's almost like original IP versus movies. Like
Yeah.
you've got movies, or you've got like Haunted Mansion, Pirates of the Caribbean. Like this feels like its own. Like you theme backpacks after this hotel. Like the A-frame with the monorail going through it. I would put Boardwalk there and Contemporary
Need some rearranging. Alright.
here.
If you learn anything from this video, you should learn that Port Orleans, Riverside, and Riviera are both C-class resorts, but there's a big gap between them. That's the takeaway from this video.
There are these resorts and there are these resorts. I'm just kidding. No. What I want the takeaway to be.
There's like just a break.
I know why.
It goes diagonal. That's,
Why did we
I
do
don't know how that happened.
We were just so not about
But
putting
it's
this in
accurate.
B class. Okay, now looking at it, we've got in order Disney's Polynesian Village Resort, Beach Club, Art of Animation Resort, Caribbean Beach, Animal Kingdom Lodge, Boardwalk, Contemporary Resort, Grand Floridian, Wilderness Lodge, Yacht Club, Riviera Resort, Port Orleans Riverside, Port Orleans French Quarter, Pop Century, Coronado Springs, Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground, which I would probably put below these. I'm gonna switch these two. That's what I'm gonna
I dare
do.
you to do it.
I'm gonna go all-star music with a skewed cutting job. Right there. Because I think one of the all-stars deserves it. Fort Wilderness, sports. Switch those? What else? Sports, movies, bomb, Saratoga,
I
Old
mean,
Key West.
Not an exact science.
This is the final.
Not an
season.
exact science, but our preferences, 100%. And I think that there is some weight to our opinions. We've experienced a good chunk of time at all of these.
We have.
Stayed at most of them.
And they change.
They do. They evolve.
Because I feel like anytime we return there and we're like, or
Like the parks. Like you return to see what's new.
Yeah.
And experience it like you do the parks.
And I will say, yes, we've talked about dining, proximity to parks, transportation, rooms, views, all of these pools, all these things that matter when you're choosing a hotel. But when you're talking to us, yes, we're pros. Yes, we're enthusiasts. But we also have a lot of memories here, and that does play into it, wouldn't you say? Nostalgia plays into it.
That's the basis of the
Plays into it
Disney
big time. Which is honestly why some of these I feel like I would maybe just, if I was just rating my experience alone, would interchange some of these.
Mm-hmm.
I would. But looking from like an objective, more comprehensive, with that nostalgia still kind of sprinkled in there, this is probably our final destination.
Until tomorrow.
Stay classy, San Diego.